finally made it through the airport to our gate, and we're getting ready to head back.
We got here like 10 hours early.
Way too early. And we were charged. We got dropped off at the wrong terminal. The international terminal is number 3. So not number dos, number tres. Remember that.
Your
also,
Spanglish is amazing.
Right. Remember to bring 100 coupe, however much you feel like you might need to get through duty free, and get you some liquor, some tobacco,
Cigars,
and some
liquor, t-shirts.
T-shirts. Yeah, they got a lot of little stuff.
Coffee.
Yep, coffee.
Cafe Cubano.
Cafe Cubano.
So, there is not a limit. I repeat, there is not a really, Nicole?
Not a limit. Lo minto. I'm thinking that's Spanglish.
So one of the things that our wonderful Obama administration did, no restrictions on the amount of things that you can bring back to Cuba. So as much rum, as many cigars as your coupe will afford. They do accept US dollars and duty free.
Oh, there you go.
So you just need to have some money left. We converted all of our money to euros before we left. We ordered euros from the bank because we didn't want to pay the surcharge to convert our US dollars to coupe. So we only had coupe, and once our coupe was gone, that's it. Because you can't use your credit cards, you can't go to the ATM.
It's cash only.
American banks do not work here.
Your American credit cards do not work here.
No.
So don't even bother messing with it. As far as like last things, what would you absolutely recommend bringing?
Tissue, hand sanitizer, because again, I didn't experience this a lot, but it's no guarantee that the bathrooms will have tissue, paper towels, soap, or running water.
We also brought some baby wipes, some bug spray, something with DEET. I mean, it's not a lot of bugs out here, but mosquitoes are here. At the particular casas we stayed at, they didn't flush toilet paper or any of that stuff. Pretty rough.
I got a good one. Pack your own washcloths.
Whoa. Bring your washcloth.
We stayed at 3 different places, 3 different homes, and there weren't washcloths in any of the bathrooms. They give you towels. Towels is, and soap.
Bring you soap.
Of the 3 places we had, only 1 place provided soap.
Yeah.
So.
Bring you some soap. And honestly, if you want to throw yourself a towel in there, I ain't mad at it.
If you want a big, like, fluffy towel
that you know you've taken care of. I'm just saying. Bring your own. Bring your own. But I mean,
I think in general, any toiletry that you like or you think you'll need, you need to bring, because there isn't a lot of variety here. When you go to the stores, they kind of have the cheapest of what's to offer.
Even cheaper than what you would get if you were like at a industrial plant.
Industrial plant, yeah.
You know those big super rolls that are like 3 years old? That's better.
So the last place we stayed at, actually, we had perforated toilet paper before. I don't even remember if it was perforated.
Maybe it was.
Toilet paper typically comes in the little squares. It's on the roll in the square. But the last place we stayed, and this was actually the nicest place that we stayed, the tissue was not perforated. So if you try to like pull off a square or 2 or 10, you kind of have to tear it. It's not perforated.
The spices for the food were pretty good. I would say that the technique for cooking wasn't the best, nor the method. There was a lot of stuff that was overcooked. Mm-hmm. We had chicken that was fried for 4 days straight before it made it to our plate.
And I think the reason that they overcook their food is because they don't have system for like refrigeration. I'm making the assumption, a general assumption.
I might think that's accurate.
On our trip from Vinales back to Havana, there was a truck that passed us that was carrying pigs. And it was slaughtered pigs. They weren't live pigs. They were slaughtered pigs on the back of a truck.
You know, yeah, you know when you see like an animal that's been dead a while and it sort of spreads out, gets stiff, and his arms go out. A truck full of them. No refrigeration, open containers. And I'll tell you what else. Bring your gas mask, because I'm gonna tell you, everything is blowing toxic fumes out of his exhaust. Exhaust comes out of bicycles. Electric scooters it has exhaust.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but as far as the amount of smog, that's real. That is so real.
Everything has exhaust.
They tell you that there are all these wonderfully old classic cars in Cuba, but what they don't tell you is that
they bleed
emission
oil.
Standards have changed since the 50s, but the cars have not changed in Cuba.
It ain't even emissions. Are we talking billowing?
Yeah, it's bad.
It would make a coal plant blush. You know how you seen those videos where they talk about rolling coal? Everything is rolling coal. You getting rolled on, son, and it ain't even on purpose.
It looks like there's a heavy gray fog in the area because there's so much.
It's called pollution.
There's so much pollution.
It's terrible bad.
Vinales is beautiful, and
but they have plenty of people out there rolling too. Everybody rolling coal. I'm sorry, baby, I had to say it.